another one. Welcome to the Plug and Play. What's good, everybody? You know I'm with my boy.
Good job.
Yeah. We back with another topic. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, had time with your family. I went out of town, had a great time, had a great time. We back to work. You know what I mean? Back to work, back grinding. Back with another fire legendary episode. You know, uh, broken, gifted, and dangerous, man. you know,
Mhm.
what you think about that topic, my boy?
Very deep and powerful. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
I mean, you've been through some
That's
shit.
what I.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a nigga learned to become, man.
Mm-hmm.
Look, when I was broke, I still had gifts.
Mm-hmm.
And when you broken, that doesn't mean it's finished for you.
No.
That means that you're forgiven.
Right.
That's how I took it. At my lowest point, I said, God said, "Hey, you forgiven right now." You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I think through turmoil and through the things that we go through at our lowest points, that's where the test is. You know, the test is right there at your lowest point. If you can't handle the pressure, then how can you handle?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean? What you saying, my man? What you thinking?
I mean, I'm thinking that I'm like a million things. You know, you can be broken by people,
Hmm.
relationships,
Yeah.
friendships, family members, uh, ongoing. You know what I'm saying? You could be gifted by the grace of God. By your
Hmm.
talents alone, that were God given on, what I'm saying, profound in either way, astounding. So that's a lot to coincide with as a human
Yeah.
being. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Most definitely, man. Because at my lowest points, that's where I
It
felt the
makes you
drive.
powerful. It makes you
Huh?
powerful. It makes you
Yeah.
powerful. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I realized that I had God natural given talent and things.
Mm.
And the fact that I wasn't using my God gift and talent, I think that's what was holding me back.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we let things go in our lives that we need to be holding on to.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't care if that's reading a book. I don't
Mm.
care if it's coloring in a book.
Right,
I don't
right.
care if it's going for a walk. When we let things go in our lives that we're naturally gifted at, that I would say we're ordained to do by God,
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
yeah,
I think that's when you hurt yourself.
yeah.
And as you're going through life and as you're going through like things and your struggles and stuff, you have to realize those certain things about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was able to realize them certain things about myself, and
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah, and grab from that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the number one thing that I realized that was gonna make me dangerous, Kim, what made me separated me from anybody. I
Mm.
knew I had discipline.
Yeah, what?
I knew I had gained discipline through my
Oh,
struggle.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I mean? Gaining that discipline and never giving up, even when it told me to give up, even when everything was against me and telling me just give up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just throw in the towel, boy. You know what I mean? That's when my mind kicked in and said, "Look, nigga, we
Mm-hmm.
too dangerous for this." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, you determined and you too driven as a person just to be letting things. No, we not gonna be dead in our grave, in our soul looking down at us, talking about you let your dreams die.
Right.
No, that's what pushed me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's no way in hell that I'm gonna go through life and be on my deathbed, be laying in my deathbed, and be like, you know something, man, I ain't do nothing. I ain't take no risk. I played it safe the whole
Mm-hmm.
time, comfort zone. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? I comfort zoning it out.
Mhm,
This is what it is. I don't got no goals. I ain't trying to do
mhm,
nothing. I ain't trying to meditate. Nah. I said, no, I'm not gonna be being on my deathbed with my goals looking down on me, talking about, nah, you ain't even bring us to life.
right.
You know? So
Yeah,
look, yeah, so yeah, when you at your lowest point, that's when you really got to take accountability for your actions.
yeah.
You
I
know?
mean, but at that point, I mean, so much has escaped you when you're at your lowest. You just like fuck it. You know, why should I care? You know, you give up on everything and everyone because it's like you got tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you tolerate
Mhm.
it so much, but when you get that level of not giving a fuck, yeah,
You can't give a fuck, bro. Yo, you can't give a fuck about nobody' opinion of you.
exactly.
Yo,
Yeah,
yo, one of my favorite quotes is, "Look, yo, a person's opinion of you is none of my business." You know what I mean?
exactly.
Yo, it's none of my business. It
Because
don't even
at
bother.
the end of the day, man, I mean, what separates us all, man, is what the other person is thinking, or man, fuck all that. Just do what you gotta do. Lock in, man. Lock in on your thing. Do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I tell people this day to day. You know what I mean? I haven't tell my
Yo,
nephew.
but you get caught up by the worldliness. You get caught up by life. You get caught up by by arguing with your girl. You ain't doing
Yeah,
it.
but
You get
I mean,
caught
but the downside
up
is like,
by
but
something at your job. You're not doing
yeah,
it.
you look into it, but you're like, man,
Always
but
gonna
what is
be
this
something.
really? But what is all of this really? You know what I'm saying? Is this something a construct made up in my allegorical self to stop and deter what my goals and dreams and ambition is, or am I going to listen to what I mean the negative mindset, or I'm just going to give up completely? You can't give up. You know what I'm saying? Me
Nah.
personally, I will keep going. You know,
Yo,
but
look, man.
some people get caught in that chapter. Not all of us, but some. You know? Real right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, look, I'll be honest with myself. That was part of me taking accountability,
Mm-hmm.
was realizing where I got caught up in my own thoughts, got caught up in my own surroundings, got caught up in my life. And once I said to myself, it was funny because I was listening to Fabulous Selfish
Mm-hmm.
joint, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Fab hit it on that joint.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
you gotta be selfish, man. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? And, I say you don't want to be selfless. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's all right to be selfish with yourself, to do the things you need to do for yourself. But I'm talking about doing it healthy.
Right.
You know, you don't gotta treat nobody no way. You don't gotta be no way. You know what I mean? But pursue what you need to pursue and move on the things that you need to move on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, learn how to use your time.
Right.
You all got the same amount of
We
time in the day.
do. We do. We do. The time is
Figure it
running.
out. I tell you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Look, one of the things that kept me going, Kim,
Mm-hmm.
was realizing if I put 15 minutes a day in my goal. When I was at my lowest and I was willing to give up, something said to me inside of me said, "No, nigga, we can put 15 minutes."
Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
That's dope.
That 15 minutes, that
That's dope.
15 minutes every day is gonna turn into hours a week, nigga.
And that's dope. That's
And
what
that
you need.
and those hours per week would help me celebrate little victories.
Come
Little man,
on.
I
Yeah.
created this because I speak real and look,
Yeah.
hey, this ain't I ain't no, nothing special, but what I try to tell people, look, grab the things that's in your life, man. Grab it.
Mm-hmm.
Grab it. Yeah, look, man, I know I ain't going nowhere. I know I ain't gonna get nothing but better for me. I
Right.
know I'm determined, I'm dedicated, and I'm willing to put in the work. And
Right.
this working on yourself, man, is a lifestyle.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, no, this is a lifestyle. I really live this lifestyle. It's like I, I don't know what to say, Kim. You know me, boy. Look, I know one thing for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, look, my discipline is something different. You know what I mean? My work ethic is something
Mm-hmm.
different. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So
So to be proud of.
yeah,
Yeah.
because no.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I lost relationships. Yo, I had my dog die. That was one of the
Yeah,
worst losses. Yo,
it's
my dog died, bro. Yo, I
yeah,
was fucking over it, yo.
yeah.
I was for years. You know what I mean?
I know, yeah.
That yo, that shit fucked me up, man.
Mm-hmm.
And but uh at those points, man, I swear to God, God came to me, man, and said, "Look, bro, you actually you one of them bulls, man. You stronger than a lot of motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be able to push through. You know what I mean, Kim? What you think, my boy?
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta have a uh, unforgiving mindset. You're gonna focus, but you're not gonna fold. You're gonna, you know what I'm saying, continue where you left off at, you know what I mean? End your beginning, start your beginning, you know what I'm saying, and start new beginning. So with that being said, is that you're not going to give up on anything. If anything, you want to stick to the script. You're not going to give up. You know what I mean? You can't give up. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Why quit now? You know, you
Yo,
got
like I told somebody today, man. I said,
yeah.
you survived 99% of the hard times you already went through.
Hmm.
Don't you realize that? Yo, give yourself some credit.
Yeah.
You
Maneuver
give
through it the
yourself
first
some
time,
credit, man.
second time, third time, possibly even the fourth time, and possibly
Yeah.
the fifth time. Yeah.
I say if you fall down 8 times, get up 9.
Yeah.
You fall down 100 times, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Get up on that 100 for one time.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
So that's the mindset I got. It don't
Hmm.
it don't matter how many times I fall. It
Hmm.
don't matter how many times I go through anything.
Hmm.
Yo, it's the fact of it is that you can't stop something that's destined, man.
Right. Right.
You
Right.
can't stop something that's destined. But yeah, so yeah, what's up with you, man? Like I know you've been there. You know what I mean? You stay striving. You
Yeah.
said you said you said on one of the episodes before that you almost gave up. Oh, you did quit for a minute.
Yeah. I told you that. Yeah, I did quit for a minute.
Uh-huh.
Life, relationships, things of that nature, and
Yeah, yeah.
either or, you tend to, either you tend to sacrifice for that person,
Uh-huh.
sacrifice for each other, but in the one way or another, y'all gonna basically go and, you know what I'm saying, and when you do that, you get locked in a lot, but you don't get back to the things that made you you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You forget certain type of things that made you you, like your hobbies, or um, just just being, your spirit, or just, what I mean, just
How
things.
did that make yo, how did that make you feel, bro?
It
How
hurt.
did you
It hurt.
feel in that
It hurt
moment?
me because I realized, like, damn, man, I took so much time, man. Like, I took a lot of time out from me.
Uh-huh.
Like, the tensions was good, what I did, for whatever, but I took a lot from me, which in case I almost forgot me. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that was the blessing was people that know you of course,
Yeah,
my man D Dash,
yeah.
remember me. You know
Yeah.
what I
Yo,
mean?
you was one of the look, if
Remember
not,
me.
listen, bro. Hold on,
Yeah,
let me give you the flowers right now, in case the watchers and the people don't know.
right.
That's broad and only finest right there.
Come on, man.
That's one of the best freestylers in the game.
Come on,
You know
baby.
what I mean? And
Yeah.
he's saying right now how he had to relearn how to rap again and do
Yeah.
music again
Yeah,
because
it's real. That's real, man. Like what Ella was talking about, Q-Tip, and all them niggas we talking about. It's real. Like you really got to channel yourself back into, emotion of things. You know what I mean? Because I forget. You know what I mean? I forget the effect of things. But I'm glad I got friends, true sturdy friends like y'all, to remind me of who I was and
no,
who.
who you are, my
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, who I was. But I'm gonna circle that back. Spin the
Go
block.
ahead.
But who I
Yeah,
was, but gave me the power to believe in myself again, to remind
that's
me
right.
of who I'm truly am and who I are. You know what I mean? So
That's
I want to take time out to say that. But that's always good for your friends to remember, because we don't have it's not a book behind this stuff. You just living life. You know what I mean? We walking through the boundaries of life. We're doing things that we're supposed to do as men. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we get locked in a lot of things, or concerned about a lot of things that we gotta take care of as men. You know, and God will bless us for that. But
yeah.
just for my friends to remember me, yeah. I mean, it
Let
made
me
me get
tell you
back.
something, man.
You
Yo,
know.
I always been the type of person, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I get people that was always real with me. I always say this. Look, I'm very
Right.
simple.
Mm-hmm.
If you are real with me, you don't even have to second guess how I'm gonna be with you. I'm that simple.
And we,
If
we
you real with me and you
yeah.
keep it a buck with me, you love me,
Mm-hmm.
you care for me. Anybody that know, you know that what yo, I'm 1,000% that way for you.
Right. Right.
You can't get no clean cut. You already know. Look, Z, that nigga will keep it a buck.
But out through the brotherhood and the connection of our brotherhood,
Mhm.
we come to find that we were going through our pain. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Yeah,
things that we were, we were dealing with it face forward. It wasn't really like something that could break us, but we all had war stories.
look,
You know what
listen, bro. We look. Number one thing I learned
I'm
about being a man, you said it in one of the episodes, bro.
saying? Come on, man.
As men, we brought up to look. My
Hmm.
my girl say all the time, yo, I have never seen you emotional.
Hmm. Hmm.
Ever.
That's not something that
Yo,
we see. Yeah.
yo, first of all, yo, never, ever. It was a nigga, he was all emotional over some She was like, yo, you acting like a bitch ass nigga.
Hmm.
He's like, hey, your
Hmm.
girl called me a bitch. I said, look,
Hmm.
she shot the fuck out. Yeah, I know. But
Wow, money.
look, yo, nah, because yo, I don't know no other way to be. I have to stay I have to stay solid so I can support you and
Yeah.
what you got going on and in your emotions and your shit.
Yeah.
And then with all the things that I'm trying to chase. Yo, I don't have time to be stressed out. I don't even stress out no more.
Right. Right.
Yo,
Right.
you know that. Yo, I know everything is gonna work out for me.
Right. I want to
I
cover
live
this.
with a definite
Yeah.
mindset. Everything is gonna work out for me. Why? Because I put in the work for it to work out. I don't have my hand out. I don't ask for nothing. I put in the work. I put in the time. You know what I mean? It took me years just to realize simple shit like
Hmm.
discipline, bro,
Hmm.
and how important that is to your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo,
It's cold, man.
but but
Yeah.
man, look, I got an unshakable discipline, y'all. I told you before, nigga. I'm hungry, nigga. I'm hungry for more knowledge. I'm hungry to put in the work. I'm
Yeah.
hungry to continue to better myself.
Hmm.
Like I said, man, this is a lifestyle, and a
Hmm.
lot of times, uh, you don't realize that you're not getting it because you're not putting it to action in your life.
Yeah.
Talking to somebody earlier,
Yeah.
they talking about how they believe in God. I said, I believe
Yeah.
in God. I believe
Yeah.
in God.
Yeah.
It's great to put God first
Yeah.
in what you're doing. And
Right.
he asked me, he said, how? How do you do that? Like how?
Right.
And I understood that from 1,000%, yo, from being an extra running around. Yo,
Mhm.
that I couldn't figure it out.
Right.
I
Mhm.
just told him something just simple, bro.
Mhm.
Action.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's taking that shit and putting that shit into action in your life, nigga.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yo, you see me.
Mhm.
You talk to me.
Right.
You know I do it.
Right.
You know I live this.
Mhm.
So through all the pain, I learned to embrace it, man.
Yeah. Same here.
I learned to embrace it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you gotta embrace it. Cause You dangerous. You
Right.
actually a dangerous person. You're
Mm-hmm.
actually your mindset. If you switch it, you're gonna be phenomenal. You're gonna be crazy.
Right.
Yo, you're gonna be crazy. Yo, look, I be feeling like a superhero sometimes, man.
Right,
Can't
right, 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 right.
talk, man. Cause I be like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I know I be thinking outside the box and all of that, Kim,
Mm-hmm.
and created this platform to speak to the people and do the things that I do. Like who like my boy said this. He said, "Yo,
Mm-hmm.
you might not be the first nigga to do shit, but you the first nigga in the friend group to do shit, nigga."
Right, right.
You
That
hear
goes
me?
there.
He said about around the niggas that we know and I know, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You be the first shit, and niggas be like, "Yo, how the fuck? What the
Mm-hmm.
fuck? Yeah, he doing that. This nigga doing that."
Mm-hmm.
No, because I was able to piggyback from off those little things and grab them little wins
Right,
and realize and learn the
right.
game and learn what I was special at. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think God put me through my struggle for me to build this. It
Right.
might have it might have took me longer.
But it's the house is
Okay.
built. Mm-hmm.
Look, it's okay. I actually respect the process.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I
And I'm just
respect the
I'm just
process
looking
and
I'm looking at what we got here. It's just awesome. Like we got message boards right here. And
yeah,
it's
I
Caden
can't see it
Sutton.
because I'm on my
Yeah.
phone right now, right?
Yeah, well I can see it. So
Uh,
I'm gonna give a shout out to Caden Sutherland. She says, "Hi, are you guys Christian?" Yes, I am by divine faith. You know what I mean?
Thank you for
And
tuning
thank you for tuning in. And to see, there's Christy Tubbs, hi, and
How you doing?
Alvino,
How you
Alvin Borneo, I think Borneo. If I've messed up your last John, man, forgive me. But
Shout
shout out
out
to
to
you,
y'all,
Alvin.
man. Thank you for tuning in.
Happy holidays. I was
If you
yeah,
like and
for
subscribe to the
sure,
channel, if you
yeah,
like our content, you like what we putting down,
yeah,
we people, man. We regular people.
yeah.
Uh, you know, we all special. We just trying to help people realize that they special and to
Mm-hmm,
believe in yourself. And we talk getting past setbacks, building
hmm.
the life you deserve, turning hunger into hustle,
Right,
everything that you see us do every day. So when you
right,
tune in and you watch this and you see every time we on here, you say them boys is disciplined. They
right.
putting in that work. Hold on, I gotta go write on my goal right now. Yo, them boys is
Right,
on right now. I gotta
right.
go write my goal down in this book.
Mm-hmm,
Oh,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
look, I gotta go do something. Them boys on right now. Them boys putting in that work, man.
Right,
No matter
right.
what nobody say, they put in that work. They on there all the
Mm-hmm,
time. They
mm-hmm,
put in that work. They
mm-hmm.
putting their message out to the world and trying to help people all around the world become the best versions of themselves.
Come on, man. That's all it is.
All
Yeah.
lost and we all been through things and we all feel
Mm-hmm.
broken. And then
Yeah.
my fear for you is to lose the things in your life that you're passionate about.
Yes.
I know too many people in their life that lost the things that they were passionate about.
Message. Say it again, brother.
yo,
Say it
look, man,
again.
I
Say it
don't want
again.
you to lose the things that you're passionate about. If you lose the things that you're passionate about, you will hurt
Right.
yourself. You will
Yeah.
struggle. As a
Yeah.
person that did it, me
Uh-huh.
and him both did music. We was in a rap group
Mm-hmm.
together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
Mm-hmm.
Divine Minds. Y'all see my name. That's where that Divine
Mm-hmm.
Minds come from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And one of the homies, Tone, shout out to Tone Love, Tough Crew, shout out to Tone. Tone said,
Love.
uh,
Tough.
he said, yo, it's crazy, Z, that you picked Divine Minds as a name and
Yeah.
then to come
Came
out
up
and
with
do
it.
the content that you do.
Mm.
He said
Mm.
it was been destined, bro. It's been destined for you to come down this road, bro. It's
That's
been
what's up.
destined for you to learn how to use your voice.
Mm-hmm.
That's another.
Mm-hmm.
I want people to realize. telling your story and owning your struggle and
Right.
and owning the things that you went through.
Right.
That's the only
Yeah.
way to get past.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yo,
Pretty
that's
much.
the only way to get past it.
Pretty much.
That's what I get it, Kim, man, I looked myself in the mirror, I had a tear run down my eye right there.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's
no,
real.
because that's real, bro. That's real.
Real.
And
Mhm.
that was from the heart,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
real
man.
tough because
Keeping it
that is
real,
my
man.
fear, bro.
That's how we
No,
carry it,
that's
man.
my fear. That is
What?
my fear for anybody that I love, man. Hold on. Let me get this
Yeah.
out. My bad. No, that's my
Yeah.
fear, right? Anybody
Yeah.
that I
Yeah.
love and I care about. It's for you to give up on the things that you love. I had people in my
Oh yeah.
family.
Well, I seen it. I done
Yo,
seen it, bro.
look,
I done
I had people in
seen
my
it. 20
family.
years genius. Believe
Uh,
it. Yeah.
My bad, y'all. I mean, look, I had people in my family, bro, tell
Mm-hmm.
me, yo, you might as well just stop. You might as well just do this. You might as well just do that. And like, you know, like it's already motivational people. Really?
Right. Right.
That's how you are?
Right.
Yo, bro,
Right.
I'm me. And I know nobody can do things how I can do them because I'm me.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what I can bring to the world and how I bring my content to the world is how I do it. I don't worry
Right.
about how nobody else do it. What I want the
Mm-hmm.
people to know is that you,
Mm-hmm.
you right there watching this right now, your voice need to be heard.
Right.
Your skills need to be shown.
Mm-hmm.
Your abilities need to be uh worked on and let people see. So look,
Yeah.
right now, I'm just pushing right now. Look, you got anything that you want to promote, businesses, anything, music, anything that you want to promote. I got a slogan. If you sell it, we promote it. You heard me? So look, make sure you leave a comment. You hit me in my inbox or on any of my social media, my email. I'll be sure to get back to you so we can work. I had a Black Friday. The Black Friday special went off. Thing
Yeah.
going good with.
Yeah. I got to
But
continue
$99 promotion. Look, one of the hottest ones in the game right now. So you make sure you jump on the wave. You know what I mean? Because we still pushing and we still grinding. You heard me?
Mm-hmm.
But look, damage. I'm gonna say this before we get out of here, and I'm gonna let you say your closing messages, Tim. Look,
Mm-hmm.
yo, damage. I mean, broken doesn't mean that it's over. That you're finished.
Mm-hmm.
You're forgiven. When you're at your bottom and you're at your lowest, forgive yourself. Look yourself in the mirror. Keep pushing. Keep striving. Stay great. Stay you. Thank you
Mm-hmm.
for tuning in. Holla at the people, Kim.
And just want to thank God for waking us all up this morning. And
Yeah.
as we, I don't know, say a prayer for everybody out there in this world. As we have this in this world, God, actually protect us. You know what I'm saying, and make sure that our kids is cool, our family is cool, and just keep us in protection and safety as we go. By the comings and goings of us and travels and shoppers and things of that nature.
Amen.
All right.
Yo, look, stay great, stay you, stay blessed.
Peace.
Peace.